Unfortunately, Taylor Swift, everybody.
Taylor Swift has taken the world by storm once again due to her Eras Tour. Join us as we talk about the recent legs of the tour and what lies ahead in this magical journey filled with music and crazy fans. What happened? Taylor Swift is back by popular demand. The North American leg of her historically popular Eras Tour ended alongside the summer. Her last tour date was August 27th in Mexico City. After a little break, she started up again on November 9th, this time in South America, starting in Buenos Aires. There, roughly 240 fans had been systematically taking turns camping out in 4 tents outside of the Estadio River Plate, some since June. According to Pitchfork, an internal spreadsheet keeps track of how many hours individuals have spent in a tent, which raises the chances of being one of the first fans in line. In June, the group's rules leaked online and went viral. They contain such requirements as no one under 18 is allowed, 2 people minimum and 3 people maximum per night, and you must spend at least 1 night per month in the tent. Some Swifties even offer to log hours in the tent on behalf of people in other provinces who can't be there in person, for a price. After her trio of sold-out shows in Buenos Aires, Swift performed from November 17 to 19 at the Estadio Olímpico Nilton Santos in Rio de Janeiro, and from November 24, 26 at Allianz Parque in Sao Paulo. Then she took a winter break only to return with more locations. Tokyo leg, long lines and snowy weather to buy merchandise days in advance. Hordes of fans, some from other countries, filling up the 55,000-seat Tokyo Dome, excitedly swapping homemade bracelets. People around the world feverishly calculate time zones and watch online flight trackers. This is the Taylor Swift phenomenon and the mania that has followed the pop superstar as she prepares to perform 4 nights of sold-out shows in Tokyo before potentially jetting back to Las Vegas to watch boyfriend Travis Kelce play at the Super Bowl with the Kansas City Chiefs. The 2024 leg of Taylor Swift's Eras Tour launched on February 7th in Tokyo, where 55,000 fans filled the Tokyo Dome eager for the star's return. Swift profusely thanked the audience for their support. She revealed why she announced her 13th album, The Tortured Poets Department, at the Grammys. And she explained how, like most of her shows, the 4 nights in Tokyo were sold out. "I want to start out by saying thank you to everyone who traveled a great distance to be at this show tonight," Swift said during her Evermore set when she delivered a custom message for each show. "We have had a break from this tour, so it was a couple months of us not getting to dance together and play together and not getting to vibe with you." One passionate fan, Kana Ishion, traveled from her home in Fukuoka in southwestern Japan to Tokyo for the concert, for which she has bought tickets for all 4 nights. She has loved Swift since 2009 to the point that she learned English to understand the song lyrics and left her job to move about more freely during the tour. "I'm taking a 2-year break for going to her concerts," she said, speaking outside the concert venue with pink stickers on her cheeks. "I quit my job when she announced this Eras Tour." To date, Ishion has attended more than 20 concerts in 8 cities and is already planning future trips to Germany, Austria, and the Netherlands to attend Swift's shows there. After attending Super Bowl to support her beau Travis, which was a matter of concern for all Swifties, by the way, Taylor has gotten back to her tour schedule. Australia leg. Apart from her beau who came to support her on a different continent, singer Katy Perry also wished Taylor Swift the best when the 2 pop icons reunited at Swift's concert in Australia, with Perry sharing some highlights on her social media. The post is made up of various images and photos. "Gotta see an old friend shine tonight," Perry captioned the post, which opened with a photo of herself and Swift hugging tightly in a selfie. Perry is also seen enjoying the concert alongside Rita Ora and even taking a moment to greet a young girl who was clearly a fan of hers. The post also included various videos, showing Swift singing "You Belong With Me" and "Bad Blood," a moment that many viewers called out in the post. "The fact that you added Bad Blood is everything," wrote a fan. For those who don't know, Bad Blood is rumored to be about the friendship between Swift and Perry. Swift has shared that the song is about a famous friend who almost ruined an important business deal for her. For years, I was never sure if we were friends or not. She would come up to me at awards shows and say something and walk away, and I would think, are we friends or did she just give me the harshest insult of my life? She said to Rolling Stone. Then she did something so horrible, I was like, oh, we're just straight up enemies. And it wasn't even about a guy. It had to do with business. She basically tried to sabotage an entire arena tour. She tried to hire a bunch of people out from under me. And I'm surprisingly non-confrontational. You would not believe how much I hate conflict. So now I have to avoid her. It's awkward, and I don't like it. Still, the two resolved their issues years ago, with Swift sharing that Perry sent her a literal olive branch right before she kicked off her Reputation tour in 2018. She and I have really been on good terms for a while, said Swift to the radio show Capital Breakfast in 2019. We saw each other at a party and walked up to each other and hugged it out and talked about things. And then we saw each other again and hung out at another party. And it was just like something felt so much lighter about my life when things became really good between us. As quickly as Taylor Swift arrived, she was gone. The pop star wrapped up her first location in Australia, the Melbourne shows, bidding adieu to the hundreds of thousands of Swifties who sang along with her inside the MCG or outside its gates over the weekend. She said she had never experienced a crowd like the 288,000 people who attended over 3 days, not just in size, but in dedication to costume. It's like the crowd that you saw in your childhood bedroom when you were like, I want to be a singer, she said. Then, Swift was spotted boarding her jet at Melbourne Airport, fresh off the back of 3 sold-out shows at the MCG. Swift was making the short journey to Sydney. In one of her ongoing concerts there, fans saw her reunite with Katy Perry. Plus, where Travis was seen smiling as he crossed the floor at Acker Stadium in a video posted by fans. Other fans shared videos of Taylor's Willow performance, during which they were convinced she pointed right at Travis in the crowd while singing the line, "That's my man." Moving on, what's next? Summer 2024 will see Swift take the Eras Tour through Europe, including stops in Paris, Stockholm, Lisbon, Dublin, and London. A second North American leg will begin next October in Toronto. The Eras Tour has become known for Swift revealing surprise songs. At each show, she sings 2 surprise acoustic versions of often lesser-known tracks. Of roughly 161 options, Swift has played 106 songs. That's 17 from Red, Taylor's version, 15 from Speak Now, Taylor's version, 14 from Fearless, Taylor's version, 10 from Taylor Swift, 11 from 1989, 9 from Midnights, 7 from Evermore, 9 from Lover, 6 from Folklore, and 7 from Reputation. The next leg of the tour will likely see Swift perform some of the more than 50 songs on the list. And at the last show on the first US leg of her tour, Swift announced that she would be releasing the re-recorded Taylor's version of 1989. So the new songs from the vault that almost made the original cut and now available are eligible as surprise tracks. Due to this tour, Swift has surpassed Beyoncé as having the highest grossing concert tour by a woman. The former has grossed more than $780 million so far, while the latter grossed $579.8 million. Taylor Swift. The Eras Tour movie, which came out October 13th, smashed records, making more than $230 million worldwide. And that's it for this video. Please click the like and subscribe buttons down below if you found it useful. To make sure you don't miss any uploads, tap the bell icon. Share the video and comment down your thoughts. See you in the next one.